Hello and welcome back to the Real South Africa. This is your host, Mark Edward Blanton, and we have a great episode for you. So, of course, we want you guys to watch the entire video. It's absolutely amazing. We had a great time talking with Zarai and her daughter here while they were in South Africa, and they just wanted to leave their impression. They want to let you know, hey, this is what happened, this is what we saw, this is what it's all about, and just how they feel overall about South Africa. So again, please watch and of course, subscribe. Let everybody know what's going on. This is a grassroots movement. We want everybody to start visiting Africa, especially those in the diaspora. So see you soon. All right, everyone, this is Mark and Latasha. We are heading out, getting away from America for a lot of reasons. It's always good to return to SA, and so again, we had to get on the plane and get out of there. This could be you too. So as we are leaving, of course you can see yourself doing the same thing, but this was us. And of course, we land at OR Tambo International Airport. It's a very, very, very nice airport here in South Africa. This right here will be the place that you will come to when you do land in South Africa. We do have several other airports, but this is the one that you're going to be returning to. And I say that because this right here, I'm going to just start labeling this the door of the return. And I say that because so many people that come through our services, when I landed at OR Tambo Airport, I felt so much better. So this is the door of the return. So again, when you see that door, you should just start feeling better about everything. Hello everyone, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and I just want you guys to know that we have wonderful trips specifically designed for us to come to South Africa and enjoy all of this. We're the only company in South Africa and probably in the world that's marketing directly to the African American community in the diaspora. So we would love for you guys to go to our website, The Real South Africa. We would love for you to go to our YouTube channel to get more information. Just go to YouTube, put in The Real South Africa, and you will see some of our videos. But we would love to have you here, and the South Africans would love to have you here as well. So go ahead and book your trips today and visit The Real South Africa. Hello everyone, this is Mark Edward Blanton from The Real South Africa, and we have another first impression from someone who's never been to South Africa before, but they've been wanting to come, and now they're here. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So I have to my right,
Zariah Barbary. Hello.
and then I have to my left,
Kanaya McCall. Hi.
This is her daughter here. This is the first time we've seen you. She's been hiding from us guys.
Yes, hiding out.
Yeah, and so forth. But she's here. So tell us. So what's your first impression of South Africa?
Oh my gosh, it is so overwhelmingly wonderful. I mean, I don't even know if there are enough words to express my excitement before I got here.
Okay.
It was like being a kid in a candy store. And then after coming here, it solidified all of the feelings, all of the things that I saw between watching your videos and doing my own research that just did it for me. All I needed to do was come here to be able to say, yes, this is it. This is where I want to be and I need to be.
Okay, that was easy. It was easy. Yeah. Now, this the young one over here. She's always, I don't know what her deal is. So what is your first impression, or do you have a first impression of South Africa?
In general.
In general, go ahead.
I came to Africa. Like, I'm in the motherland. So, like, I'm lost for words. Like, I don't really have anything to say.
Okay.
It's more just the experience. Like,
Okay, so would you say other young folk need to come and see it for themselves?
most definitely. So they can stop asking me questions now.
Oh, now she actually got her hair done while she's here, so obviously she likes it.
Oh, yeah. I got this hat too.
Okay. Okay.
Got praise.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Now I think you've had a good time so far.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about some of these good times. Tell the people about some of these good times you had, because some people think that coming to Africa isn't all of that, but obviously you have something to say.
Oh my gosh, it's the experience of a lifetime. I do feel like that every black person, I don't care what continent you live on, what country you are from, I feel like at least once in your life, you should come to Africa to have the experience. And why not start with South Africa?
Yes.
I think it is a wonderful place. Every experience that I've had here has been exciting, has been educational, very informative. You know, a lot of things I did know, but then there are many things that I did not know. And I'm so glad I came just even for the educational pieces, like on some of the tours that we went on.
Okay.
For example, when we went to Soweto, I learned so much, you know, about Nelson Mandela, but I also learned a lot about Soweto itself and the culture of the people, and how it even got the name. You know, so it was just very interesting for me. There were moments where I had emotions because I didn't like some of the things that I learned, but you know, we know what our people have suffered, so of course that's going to be understandable when you're having things shared with you about how our people suffered. So of course I wasn't, you know, happy about those things, but at the same time I was very happy to learn, you know, what I learned about those different places. And the safari was also awesome. And I will tell you, I have to share this with you.
Go for it.
I was very hesitant about going. I kept pushing for having an enclosed vehicle, you know, because I just did not know what to expect. But I am so glad that I had the experience, and I went. And it wasn't just a trip, you know, showing me around the area as far as the animals and things, but even our tour guide was very informative about all of the things regarding that area as well. So I will say every experience that I had, every day that we did something, it was new, it was exciting, and I welcomed it, and it just made me hunger for more.
Okay, fair enough,
Absolutely.
enough. Did you go on the safari?
I did.
Really?
Yes.
Did you have an experience out there on the safari?
Of course. I love the safari.
Really?
I was kind of sad, though. We didn't get to see a lion this time or the leopard.
Okay.
But that was only because it was cold and they probably didn't want to be out there. And I can't blame them because I didn't really want to be out there. But, you know, it was okay.
Oh, literally, that's all.
Okay.
It was okay. I really enjoyed it. It was, I mean, I've never been that close to any animal. Other than like dogs and cats and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of normal. But it was Africa. So I mean, it was nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Okay. So did y'all meet any people while y'all was here? You meet anybody in particular, or any South Africans?
I met so many people and connected with them. We exchanged information in regards to numbers, you know, talking about staying in contact with each other. Even talk to people about the business that I want to do here, like a cafe, soul food / restaurant.
There you go.
And just them sharing their information with me about what they know and in ways that they could be helpful, you know, to me. So that has been great. I tried to get my nails painted in the South African colors. I got my hair straightened. I only get it straightened maybe once or twice a year, but I felt like, why not do that here in South Africa? I mean, just wonderful relationships that I feel that I made with people. They're very warm, very kind, very helpful, and very open to us, you know, as far as being helpful.
Okay, good. I'm glad, because most of the, you know, that's the normal thing here in South Africa. South Africans are very hospitable. They see you, they look at you as a sister, for the most part, as part of the culture here. So I'm glad that you did have that experience.
Yes.
Another experience that I'm going to ask you about is the food. Did you eat here? Did you eat okay here?
Yes, it was delicious.
Delicious?
It was delicious.
Who says delicious anymore?
I did. Is there a problem with me saying?
No.
It was good. It was yummy.
Good.
It was delicious.
Okay. It probably wasn't what you expected, though. Or was it what you expected?
It was what I expected and more. it was different because, you know, of course, I'm being from the United States, so my taste buds are accustomed to American food.
Yeah.
But like after eating it and like eating it for a couple days, like honestly, it is so good.
Yeah.
I would recommend it to anybody.
Okay, so for those that come over, because sometimes we talk to people on the phone, they're like, I don't know if I can eat their food. I don't know. I mean, That
makes no sense at all. I will tell you my experience coming from a woman that cooks.
Okay.
My parents were chefs and they had a restaurant and everything like that. So I grew up from a little child, you know, learning how to cook. And a lot of times when me and Kanai go places, she will say, well, Mommy, your food tastes better than the food that we pay for at the restaurant. And so it just took me back to that place of like being at home, you know, with my parents cooking and teaching me, because I felt like any meal that I've had here, literally, I felt like you had to add no seasonings, you know, no salt and pepper, no doctoring it up, you know, whereas a lot of restaurants in America, you know, it's like, oh my God, this is missing or that is missing. Hey, I need you to bring something so I can fix this to make it
taste right.
Yeah, palatable or edible, because a lot of times you don't feel like it has seasonings. A lot of times it tastes bland.
Okay.
So I enjoyed the experience of just being able to have a plate of food and not having to add anything to it.
Okay.
Don't have a to-go box. No, a takeaway box.
Yes.
Wherever you go.
Yes.
So they feed you.
A lot. Yeah. And I don't need a lot. So that's saying something.
Yeah. That's good. So now, obviously, you know, you guys, you know, had to lay your head at night somewhere. You had to, you know, be comfortable. Where you're staying, is it comfortable enough for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Spacious, very comfortable, inviting.
Okay.
Like you don't feel like you're at like just a regular hotel. You really feel like you're in an environment where you're at home almost.
Okay.
You know, because of the space, the comfort of the bed, and all of those things. And then the amenities that it has, you know, even in the apartment, washer and dryer, you know, just everything that you need to where you really don't have to go out to do anything.
Okay.
Full kitchen if you want to cook while you're there. So I like that idea that I get everything in one place. And also the accessibility of the mall and the other stores and stuff. Everything just.
So you're right beside the mall.
Yes, everything is in walking distance, you know. So we've learned the people over there now. Every day they see us, they're waving, we're waving at them.
So there they go.
Yeah, just the comfort of everything. Like I know where I'm going now, you know, or where I'm going, walking to take care of business. Yeah.
Okay. So then I would say that you would recommend that those that are watching this video that have never been to South Africa, that's on the fence, that's like, you know what, I ain't lose nothing in South Africa or in Africa. Would you recommend that they spend their tourism dollar here in South Africa to come see it?
Please come. I'm already claiming to be in South Africa now. Please come. My plan is to move here. And for those of you that have been misled, misguided, and told things about, oh, this is going on over here, and they're at war, or they're looting, or whatever the negativity is, please do not listen to the chatter, okay? Because I feel safer over here than I do in America, okay? And I feel like coming over here, even in the midst of what's going on, I mean, what's so great about America? I'm sorry. There's a lot of negative things that are going on over there, so I feel like compared to being over there and being over here, I actually feel safer. I'm not afraid to be here. I'm not afraid to walk anywhere, not afraid to do anything. You know, I felt not only just at peace, but comfortable. You know, I didn't even feel like I was in another country. That's how wonderful it feels to just be here to have the experience.
Okay, so it sounds like you felt like you was part of the culture here, the environment. Did you kind of feel like like you wasn't like a foreigner, so to speak? Or okay,
did not feel out of place at all.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't feel like, oh, I'm in America and they're South African, so there's some type of separation or divide between us. Never felt that at all. And my mindset has been positive. Before I came over here, it's remained positive since I've been over here. Okay. And when I leave, I'm going to be sad because I got to go back to America. So therefore, my experience was wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. You went shopping too, right? Or at least you went to the mall?
Oh, look, I've had a doctor's appointment. I've done everything here, okay? Like I told you, I got my hair done. I've gone shopping to all of the different malls. I've gotten many of my family members souvenirs and things of that nature, very affordable, not really expensive.
Yeah.
And quality, items that I've gotten for them. I feel like, I've been here for a while now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've only been here for about 10 days, but that's how comfortable I've gotten with everything. Just going and doing my thing.
Okay. So, yeah. Fair enough. Well, guys, we appreciate you guys, and of course we appreciate them telling their stories. Obviously, she likes the food. It's pretty clear and whatnot. But like I said, you know, we do our best to show everyone a good time. We want everybody to come and have their own experiences. They at one point were sitting at home thinking, man, I can't wait to get to South Africa.
Yes.
And then now they're here and they had the opportunity to enjoy it. So it's working out for them, and it can work out for you too. Just again, reach out to us at the Real South Africa, and we will make it work for you as well.
Can I say one thing?
You can say two more things.
I just want to say this. The Blantons are awesome. I told Latasha even before I got over here that I felt like she's a sister that I have never met. Okay, and he's like a brother that I have met now. So, I mean, I definitely feel like not just the people in South Africa have made us feel like we're family, but the Blantons have too. Thank you so much for all of your videos. They've been very informative,
thank you.
very helpful. So I've been grateful for the information. So I just wanted to say that. So bye, guys.
I wanted to say something to specifically African American people. I'm not viral on this app, so this won't get to many people. But even if it makes one African American kind of feel welcome, then it's done its job. Just saw a video by an African TikToker. I'll put her name on the screen. First, there's an African American man saying, oh, we don't know where we're from, but we need to go back to Africa. And then she does another video afterwards saying, come back home, like, I'm ready to pick you up at the airport. I'm not gonna lie, it got me really, really emotional. And after reading the comments, it made me realize that a lot of African Americans haven't heard Africans actually verbalize that, you know, you're welcome home. For someone who is half African, who was brought up African, I just want you guys to know that I have been always brought up to know that you guys are family. You have always been welcome home, always. Honestly, Africans are waiting and have been waiting for you guys to want to come home so that we can rebuild.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this entire episode. It was actually pretty fun interviewing Zariah and her daughter. They were absolutely a gem, and we were glad that they were able to visit us here in South Africa. And of course, we are extending that same invitation to you as well. Obviously, you could just go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com. But yeah, we do what we can to make sure that your experience here in South Africa is just like theirs. And of course, you can customize your own experience as well. Bring your personality and so forth. But yeah, and of course, the people that they met along the way kind of formed their opinion. So shout out to South Africa and the South Africans that they met. Of course, the little one, the daughter, she got her hair done. She was so excited because I remember when she was trying to get it done, she was like, is there anyone that can come do my hair? And of course, you just put a call out here in South Africa and everybody will come. But again, make sure that you stay with us, you share, like, and subscribe to our channel. And like I said, let everybody know what we're doing. This is a grassroots movement. And like I said, this is going to spread throughout the All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Real South Africa. As you know, we bring the best that South Africa has to offer. And of course, we always have those that love to watch our videos and come to South Africa and actually enjoy it. So we do have a first impression from one of our travelers named Yaya. I'm telling you, she had a great interview. So we would love for you to just stick around and listen to what she had to say. Take her advice, and her advice is to come to South Africa as soon as possible. And of course, keep watching. Of course, subscribe and share our content with your friends and let everybody know about this grassroots movement called The Real South Africa. Yes, you guys, this is actually Mark and Latasha Blanton. We are headed to the airport. We're at the airport and we're on our way to South Africa. We are headed home, thank God. And now as we're up in the air, we're flying to get back home. And eventually we will land at one of the best airports in the world. It's called O.R. Tambo International Airport. This airport here has seen a lot of people return to Africa to see it for the first time. And here you could do the exact same thing. So this will be your landing point when you do get here. So this is what it looks like. And once you have arrived and reached this point, we call this the door of the return, because this is your opportunity to come back to South Africa. And this will probably be your point when you have returned. So we just wanted to show you that. And of course, we've had many travelers that have been through this, so they will be in nostalgia when they see this. Now, while you're in Johannesburg, we got a lot of places that we go, a lot of things that you will see. This right here is Hyde Park and Hyde Park Mall. Of course, the Southern Sun Hotel is there and has a lot going on for you. But as you can see, we do have modern malls here in South Africa, modern locations. And of course, look at the people. There's always something going on. Malls are the hub of activity for communities within Johannesburg. So that's why we have so many different locations, so many malls, places to sit down, places to eat, places to meet, places to socialize. And of course, the food here is second to none. I will put it up against any food I've had anywhere in the world. Now, this little space right here, we love it to death because we get to go in the evenings, do a little sundowners here. And all this is at the mall as well. So when you get to the mall, you get to go to a different location, take another elevator, you go to the Southern Sun, and we like to go to sundowners, or what we call the pool deck. There's a very awesome pool up there, a bar. You get to actually enjoy yourself, especially on days when you're just like, you know what? I want me a nice drink. I want to socialize. I want to meet people. This is where you would go. And of course, has a great overview of Johannesburg. Now, where we're going to do our interview at with Yaya is right here at this location. It's amazing. is beautiful, and of course they gave us access. So we took it and we said, you know what, let's go ahead and sit down and have an interview with her. So enjoy it. Watch the whole entire thing. Of course, share, and of course, subscribe. All right, everyone. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and obviously we have Latasha Blanton as well.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Yeah, and we are sitting here with one of our travelers. She's come a long way, a long way. I don't know how many miles, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Yes, hello. So I am Yaya, and I am from the Virginia, Hampton Roads area.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know how many miles it is either.
It's 9,000.
But I know that United knows, because they owe me some freaking fire
miles. Trust me, we're looking for 9,000. So that's what it is. Trust me. Okay.
Yes. So I'm actually really enjoying it here. I love it. I would, like, if I didn't have any home back in the States, I probably would stay.
Fair enough. Okay. So, but you do have a journey.
I do have a journey
of getting here. I'm sure there was a time when you was like, I ain't never going to Africa. I'm not. Or maybe you don't. Tell them.
No. Well, I've always wanted to come to. Well, when I was, of course, when I was younger, the things that we learn in America about Africa, they're not friendly. They're absolutely lies. That's what I will say.
Okay.
This, I believe, was the best decision to come here, especially to South Africa, because I've been to Ghana, and Ghana is amazing, and it's wonderful, but it's different than South Africa. And I guess, like, everywhere you go on a continent, there must be a difference, and this is totally different. This place, South Africa, Johannesburg, the areas that I've been in, I mean, this is like LA on steroids in a good way.
Okay. So for those who haven't been to LA.
Oh yeah.
So what about those guys?
Okay. I can't describe it that way then. So let's just say
you about to get into it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is good.
Look at that. The food is amazing.
Yep. We got more food coming in. We appreciate that.
Yummy.
You guys stay with us. We're gonna actually be eating and talking and doing the most while we're here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for getting us sorted.
Condiments you like? I got chili and Tabasco. That's fresh chili in olive oil.
Okay.
And I got Tabasco. You think you like any other condiments? I'll get you some tomato sauce for the chips.
All right. Thank you.
Actually, that's fine. Let me roll with the Tabasco.
You don't need tomato sauce.
Nope.
You good?
Yep.
Enjoy your meal.
All right. Thank you. Can you please pass that over?
Thank you. And so, as you just saw, people are very nice and friendly when they serve you here. And your food looks amazing like this all the time, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Even when you go into like the more rural areas.
Yeah.
The food still looks amazing. And it's so good.
So you said when you go down the hood, you eat good, everything is straight.
Everything is good. I mean, like I said, I'd stay. If I didn't have a job and I didn't have a house, or if I had one of those type of online jobs, I'd stay here.
No, all that can be arranged, by the way. Anyway, that's another story. But
I'd stay.
So when those people are sitting back in the U.S. saying, girl, they do, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go over there. Why are you going over there? You ain't lost nothing over there.
People do all the time, but well, most people who know me, they do know that I do value my African heritage and all of that. So being able to be African born in the diaspora and come back and actually bring my DNA back.
There you go.
And be here with black people who are just
These are
absolutely.
wet wipes in case you need some.
Thank you. See, do you see? Did y'all didn't hear what he said? Y'all didn't. Anyway. But to be back and then just to see how our people are alike in these different places and how our people are even different and how, you know, it's just wonderful. Just the different cultures that you get to see. I don't know. I just don't even really. You just would have to come.
Okay.
You would have to come to see it. I mean, I wish you could even just like see this entire little get up around.
Oh, they're gonna see it.
This is just so pretty. It's so amazing. So, yeah. But anyway, what would I say to those people?
Oh yeah, what did you?
I'll probably been like this.
The face with 1,000 words behind it. I love it.
Because I'm coming back. So, and I just made a new friend, and she works in a shop over there. And her name is Mpimba.
Wow.
And she said that I should come in December because she said in December.
Oh yeah.
That
December.
is. That's what she said.
So you be back. So you coming back in December?
I probably am.
Anytime when it's warm,
Yeah.
it's good times.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, because it's been cold, so it's been cold.
Yeah.
But it has still been sunny. It's still been nice. You know, and right now, you know, it's a lot of unrest, and so the people.
Have you seen any of the unrest?
No.
You just heard about
Actually, I will say that I did see 2 strip malls, very small strip malls, not even a block long, that they were actually cleaning up. The community had come out and cleaned up.
Yeah.
And then also another thing that I saw that I thought was very unique, because you know how in America we always have, you know,
Especially in LA.
riots, all this, you know, that's nothing for us.
Yeah.
But here, the community actually stood up against the people who wanted to loot and stuff, and they were like, no, you're not going to tear up our stores and our community and everything, which I thought was pretty amazing. But I think that the difference is, here in Africa, the people actually, like, this is literally their land.
Yeah,
this is
it's
literally theirs. Whereas in America, it's not even really ours.
Yeah.
So we really don't have, and we don't benefit from it at all, except of the convenience of having it, and that's it. So I think that that's the difference.
Okay.
But anyhow, it hasn't been. I haven't really experienced.
First of all,
it.
what you eating?
Okay. This is a smoked salmon bagel with arugula and vegan cream cheese.
Okay.
And
The vegan lifestyle.
It has a little beautiful little salad on the side, and you know, I asked for my water with my lemon in it, of course, you know,
So bougie.
I am, and guess what? South Africa allows you to be bougie, and it's right. Everyone here is bougie. No. You fit in here. No, but it's nice though, you know, and it's nice to see that this is not exclusive to, like you said, the bougie, the upper crust. This is like available to everybody, and you know, and it doesn't matter. I've even seen, you know, in America, you look at people and people just, you know, you look at them, and it's sad to say, but it's so true that if you see a young black male in his jeans with his t-shirt on and his pants, you know, and his little tennis shoes and stuff, and you almost think, oh, is that Pookie and Ray Ray?
Yeah.
You know,
what they up to?
What they doing?
Yeah.
What is Pookie and them up to now? You know. But here, you might see those same guys, but they're like nice, good people. They're like
got their own shops.
They got their own stores. They got their own business. You know, they're business people. They're working. They're you know, they're just regular people.
Yeah.
You don't have to be afraid of them or anything, or feel no kind of a way. You know, you don't have to even think twice about it. So, it's just a real good feeling, and it really feels good to be able to come home, because this is home. All the African soil is our home, so it feels good to come here and see that this is available to us. That this is part of what our life could look like. So, yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, we just finished eating. Sorry y'all didn't get a chance to see the food get imbibed, but it's gone. I think she enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed my burgers, and then I think Tasha had some levels of something.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
And for all the vegans out there, they have good vegan food out here too. All the substitute foods, they got them here.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed you had the bagel. I think we were saying that before we cut the camera off, for you to actually enjoy your food. So you've eaten a lot of different things as you've been here. What has been your favorite so far?
Oh my goodness. So far has been the pap.
Pop.
Is that what's called pop?
Yeah, she meant to say pop.
Pop.
For our South African friends.
Pop.
Pap.
Yeah.
That right there. That right there?
And the chocolate.
And the chocolate. Man. And no, I don't got chocolate in it.
Yeah.
But it's really
Yeah.
it is. I think that has been the best thing that I've had.
That's nice. That's really good to hear. That's really good.
And that's the local foods, but yeah, it's been really good.
That's good.
And I find that it's the same for those the people that are familiar with Ghana. It's the same thing as banku. So when I ate it and I tasted it, first I saw it and it was white, and I was like, that looks like banku. Then I tasted it and it was, and I was like, oh my God, they got the same food.
If you can't tell, she is a foodie.
I am. I like to eat.
That was one of the things that she was worried about. Am I going to be able to eat when I get here? She didn't really ask very much about where she was staying. She wondered if she was going to be able to.
And that's true. I did want to know. Only because I'm a pescatarian, but I'm a vegan pescatarian. So a lot of pescatarians, they still eat egg and butter and things like that. But I don't eat dairy and I don't eat eggs. So I have to pick my food very carefully. And out here, like, a lot of stuff has cheese, a lot, they have a lot of cheese and everything. So when I saw that they actually have the vegan cream cheese, I was like, what?
Yeah.
They have a little bit of everything. So you've done a lot since you've been here. So overall, like, what's your takeaway as far as South Africa is concerned?
My takeaway as
still fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. Service is still good.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But my takeaway as far as South Africa is concerned is that you can literally come to South Africa and live here and never skip a beat. Never skip a beat. Like, I would not miss one thing there in the States, because they have everything here, and in a lot of cases it's better, and it's like more it's better. It's just better. Maybe because it's newer, I don't know, but it's nicer here. The malls here are a lot nicer than the malls there.
Yeah, and we got plenty of them.
And it's a lot of them. Everywhere you turn, you're driving down the highway, pretty much you can see along the highway the different malls and stuff. The highway looks the same as the U.S., except it don't have all them bumps in it. It's not all toe up and raggedy.
Oh, so they're missing something.
That's about all.
Okay.
Yeah. Palm trees. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous here. And like I said, you wouldn't miss a thing. If you're a city person like me, I grew up in LA, so I'm used to that type of lifestyle. Of course, by now, LA has diminished so much. Even from the time I was a kid up till now, it's diminished a lot. But here, everything is just so new, so fresh. Everything is exciting. The people are wonderful. So, that would be my takeaway, that you could literally come here and live your life and live your best life. So
In South Africa.
In Joburg. The same Johannesburg that people be trying to act like have issues and problems.
Yeah, to talk about that, because people are always trying to make like whatever's going on in Africa,
Has to be worse.
or whatever's going on, it must be worse.
Right.
And like even let's just kind of talk for a second about even the unrest that happened here. It happens.
Right.
People still right now think it's still happening.
Right.
And it only went on for a day or two.
Yes. I mean,
and then people police themselves.
Yes.
Would you like a baguette from the house?
Are you giving it to me?
Oh,
Yes.
that's so nice. Thank you.
We will take a baguette on the house. Thank you.
Baguettes on the house. See, this is the kind of stuff you get in South Africa. They just
That
give
just
you
happened.
a whole baguette.
Which we're gonna actually eat.
Boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's and that was not even staged.
Yeah. The next thing will be staged. I mean, stop.
But yeah, so the unrest they had here, it went on for like a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
You guys are probably still watching the news and watching all these YouTubes and stuff that's saying that it's just so horrible and everything is crazy. Matter of fact, I was watching the YouTubes while I was here the other night, and I was like, where is this happening at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not in my Joburg.
Yeah.
Because it's not happening. It's literally, all that stuff is not even happening here. I don't know where they're getting that news from.
Yeah.
It happened, the community themselves. It didn't take the police. The community themselves stood up to those few people who wanted to go loot and riot and do all the stuff and said, no, you're not going to tear up my community. You're not going to tear up the things the stores that I have to go to.
This is ours.
Because this is ours. And like I was saying, I think the difference is that they're African. This is African land, and these are African people, and so these things belong to them and benefit their communities. Whereas in America, when we loot and riot, which goes on,
Yeah.
we burn down the whole town. We don't just tear up a shopping area.
Yeah.
We'll burn. I mean, I did Rodney King. I know what that's about.
She said I did that.
But yeah, so we tear it up, but we don't have any remorse and we don't feel no kind of way about it. And it's basically because we don't benefit from the stuff. We don't own any of them stores.
Nope.
We don't have we're not invested. The only difference is we'll be inconvenienced for a short while until those people's insurance can kick in and they can rebuild the store, and then we'll go shop at it again
we'll
later.
Be right back.
That's the only difference. So, yeah, what I would say is that they just had just a small little, to do. That's what I would call it. It wasn't anything big at all.
Okay. So now, again, we know people that they call us. They want to come. They hesitate. Right, for various reasons, and that's fine. They're not ready. But when they are ready, what are they gonna feel?
Okay, when you're ready.
Yeah, when they're ready.
Before you get here, I will only tell you what happened with me.
Do that.
Okay, so before I got here, my flight got canceled twice. First, it was canceled and pushed back a day. Then it was canceled and pushed back another day. And then people were telling me, well, maybe you're not supposed to go. Maybe this is a sign.
Okay.
And then, of course, you start hearing on the news about the distress and the COVID, and that the city was shut down. And so I emailed Natasha. I'm like, I hear that Joburg is shut down. Should we still come? And she's like, well, it's totally up to you. But then I was like, okay, well, usually unrest and shutdown, when it was here in America, it didn't mean anything seriously. So I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to go anyway. So I came and I brought my daughter, and it's our birthday month. So we had the tickets, we planned the trip, and we wanted to come. We came. Once you get here and you get off the plane, first you see an airport that looks like a nice airport, like it's like a regular airport, and so you're already stunned and surprised because of what we know about Africa.
Yeah.
what we see and we know about Africa is nothing but like the woods, the wilderness, the animals and all of that.
Yeah.
Which there is that here, but that's not all of it. They only tell you a small piece of it, and they don't give you the whole
picture. They
picture
don't.
of it. So you'll get to the airport. The people will be nice to you. They're very nice to us.
Okay.
You'll get picked up straight away. You come out. They got you all sorted.
Look at you using your words. I hear you.
But yes, so they come, they get your bags, they put you in a nice, now this is not even a beat up old truck or nothing.
Yeah.
Because I've been some places and they say they're gonna come get you and they come get you in a little hoopty. Here, they came and got us in a really nice 2-year Mazda CX-5, I believe it was.
Yeah.
5 or
But
7. One
yeah, it
of
was
those,
either 5 or 7. But I was like, oh, okay. Okay. And so he drove us to our hotel. Then as I'm driving through the city, I'm looking around, I'm like, oh my God. You're gonna really feel like you've been lied to. Like your whole life is a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You really, I really
No,
did.
you do reassess everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like your whole life is a lie. You wonder why do people, but honestly, I have not really met a lot of African people in America from South Africa.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if, maybe, I don't know if maybe they kind of already know that it's about the same or this is actually better.
In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways. And the people are so much nicer. It's a lot of black people here.
You ain't gotta whisper.
Oh, it's a lot of black people here.
You still ain't gotta whisper.
Oh, it's a lot of black people.
So
everybody is black. Like the people that own the stuff, they're black too.
Yeah.
And you see some white people here and there, but most of the time everybody is African. They're black. Well, black Africans. I have to say black because some people are African and they qualify themselves because they was born here. But like Malcolm X said, just because you born somewhere don't make you something else. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So overall, it made you feel proud, made you feel good, made you feel like, this is where I should probably be, and that's probably just getting off the plane.
Yes, and getting off the plane, it did. It made me feel like it really was just wonderment. It was just like I was in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Like wow.
Because some people say
How
that
amazing is
people
it?
think that people embellish that whole like, oh, when you go back to Africa, like you're romanticizing, and then it's real.
Honestly, you know what? People do romanticize Africa. They do.
Mm-hmm.
And but because I'm one of those people. I was always, Africa, that's my home. I'm from there. I got my DNA read, and I'm from this tribe and that tribe, and I have this and I have that. But I don't know. But when you actually get here, now when I hold my head up about Africa, it's like, man,
Yeah.
I'm African.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
And we do lemon in our Urubos tea. And we have the best honey out here.
It's very nice.
Oh, that
it's
honey
very
is
nice.
good out here.
Very
honey.
nice. Very nice.
So it sounds like to me that you would just recommend anybody to come.
I would recommend just so you can see for yourself, because I can say it and I can describe it the best way that I can, and I can tell you what I think, but it's no way that you will ever know for yourself until you come. And if you come, you need to use the real South Africa. Don't try to do it on your own. I've looked at trying to do it on my own before I ran into start seeing the videos, and it looks like you can do it, but it's not going to be that good. It's not. Because you don't know what the hotels really look like. And because you've never been here and you already have a perception of what you think Africa is, you would never know what it really is.
Yeah.
So with your expertise,
Thank you.
and with you guys being able to, just perfect a little itinerary for us, we didn't have to figure out anything. We didn't have to figure out like, okay, so what do we do next? Or, let's go downstairs and get one of the little booklets in the brochure. We didn't have to do any of that. We walked into the hotel. They were like, oh, welcome. We started speaking, oh, you guys are American. Oh, you must be. Oh, and let me guess, Latasha said your reservations, right? Yes, as a matter of fact. And they treated us so well. And then our driver, Lucky, y'all gotta ask for Lucky.
Okay.
Lucky.
Okay.
I saw that side eye.
Lucky is amazing because he knows all the history, and you guys are, he's a gem to have on your team.
He really
Sure.
is. He really is.
He rides you around, and as you're riding, he's telling you the history of the place. He's showing you. He's telling you what the different areas are, what the different buildings are, how long they've been there. Like he just knows everything about the area, and he's
young.
He's how young is he? I think
He's younger than us.
yeah, he's younger than us.
Yeah. He's younger than us.
But he's great though. He is awesome, and they really take care of you here. Thank you.
Still right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. You want to go now?
Huh?
Yes.
You want to go now?
Yes.
Yeah, so they really take good care of you. Every driver that you get really takes good care of you. They open the door for you. They let you in. I mean, it is true escort service. Like they literally escort you around. They take you. They open the doors for you. They drop you here. They collect you. That means pick you up. But yes, so they do all that, and they treat you very well. And the funny thing is, at first I thought that they're just treating us well, because we were with the real South Africa.
I mean, it doesn't hurt being with us.
I really think that being with the real South Africa, and just the fact that you guys are, just the fact that we're here. And they hear your accent.
No, they're grateful that you're here, for sure.
Yes, they're grateful. Yeah. And they treat you very well. And I appreciate that. It's very hard to find good service in the United States. It really is. Y'all know.
Yeah, of course.
It's hard to find good service. And when you do find good service, it's kind of like, ooh, okay, thanks. But here, like, everywhere is good service. And like I said,
She's like, sprinkle me with good service. Sprinkle me with good service.
Everywhere.
She's like, I'm a princess.
Hey, that's wonderful. But
queen, I should say.
Right. But with the real South Africa, though, you come, and because they've set everything for you, and you don't have to try to figure things out, you can do it with less stress. You don't have to be stressed about it. You don't have to try to figure it out. You don't spend all day in your hotel room, unless that's what you choose and that's what you want to do.
Yeah, there are those that do.
There are those that do.
But, I mean, me and my daughter, we got out because I came with my daughter. We got out. We did so many things. They had a great itinerary, and for the price and for what we did, it's unmatched.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys celebrated your birthday here. Y'all Cancerians.
Yes, Cancer season, baby. Baby. And we had a great time. And everywhere we went, they were like, happy birthday. They were giving us like little gifts and stuff, and we woke up one morning, and for my daughter's birthday they had like this nice little beautiful glass cake dish looking thing with a little lid on it, and it had a little birthday card and little cakes and cookies and fruits in there. Oh my God, we were like, oh my God.
And she only turned 15 and she got all of that.
And she only turned 15.
Wait till she turns 16.
Yes.
I know.
Oh, you'll be back next year for your 16th birthday, yes? She already shook her head, yes.
She
She's
said
like, yes. Well, we'll
Yes.
see you next year.
So it basically was you felt like you was on a proper vacation.
I did. I felt like I was on a better than a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I did, because a vacation for me is usually I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get there, I have to make all the arrangements, I have to get someone to come get me, make all find all the things that I need. I have to do that myself. But with this, it just felt like because everything was already taken care of for me, that I could literally enjoy my vacation.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, you know. And
So
that's-
what did you actually have to do?
I actually had to
I'm very grateful.
email the Real South Africa and buy my tickets to come and go home. That's it.
I'm grateful, sir. Thank you very much.
That's all I did. Oh, and pack.
Yeah, you had to pack.
Pack.
Yeah, pack.
Packing was big because it's winter out here and it's summer at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Thank you
yeah,
very
that was it. That's all
Thank
we
you,
had to do.
ladies.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
Thank you
rest
so
of
Thank you very
much.
much. Thank you so much.
But yeah, that's all we had to do.
So the
And that's-
easiest part is to get your plane ticket
and email the Real South Africa.
Yeah.
That's it. And then they're gonna do the phone consultation with you just to make sure that you know and see where you are and all of that. And yeah, after that it's all smooth sailing. She sent me the itinerary and said, hey, you know, let me know if this works for you, if there's anything extra you want to put in there or you want me to take whatever. And you know me, I'm like, you know, well, we don't shop, we do this, we do that, we want this, we want that. And she was like, no problem, I got you, girl. And she hooked it right on up. So, yeah, got us all sorted out. We, you know, she did. She got us all sorted out.
I sorted you out.
Hey, I like it. It was the best.
Make it simple. Make it simple. You make it simple. So
Well,
Even when I was on vacation with the military, because I served before, so even with them, if I went on a vacation and I went to like say people who are in the military know we got different vacation places that we can go.
Yeah.
Even when I go to those different places, it's not this easy. You know, like the only thing they really have is like the hotel, and you can get your little excursions and stuff from the hotel, but you have to arrange all that.
Yeah.
But with the Real South Africa, coming here and just having everything mapped out, laid out already before you even come, you know, they have a little app that you use, and you can look at all your little trips and what's in the area and where you're going, your whole itinerary, and it has a little synopsis of what you're going to be doing, what you're going to see. This is a dream come true type of vacation right here.
thank you.
Yeah, but I will say too, you know, people think, you know, that you know, going somewhere and they don't really factor in the people that when I say the people, like the locals. But I think the locals, you know, make it a better scenario as well.
I agree.
Yeah, because you know everybody's nice, everybody's you know they hear you, and you know I will say that, you know, us being here most of the time, they hear our American accent, and if one of the first thing they say is, where are all the other African Americans? Why aren't they here? Why aren't they coming? But I will say that, you know, we continue to do what we're doing. People will see your story, and they're going to be like, you know what? I want to do what she did. I want to come, and then they will see more, and they will see more, and then we'll start making an impact in tourism here in, you know, in the Republic of South Africa and whatnot.
And what he's saying is so true. They really do want to see us.
They do.
Everywhere that I've gone, when they recognize my accent, they'll say, "You're from America. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
welcome home." You know, everybody's very welcoming, and they tell you welcome home.
Yeah.
Even one of the people here, he came up to me, he was like, "Oh yeah, oh I thought you were one. I thought I knew you. That's why, you know." It's like, now I have one of those faces, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, well, welcome home, you know, and told me all the stuff, introduced me to his wife and everything, and
You met a whole family.
yeah.
And now you got a whole family on your team.
Yeah. It's really nice, and the people really do want to see us American Africans come back home. You know,
Yeah.
come here and actually work with them. I spoke with a couple of people, and they were saying that they want us to come home. They want to work with us. They want to see us. They want to, you know, collaborate with us with things.
Yeah.
Because it's also about trying to build home, you know, and trying to because I mean, you know, it's so nice here.
It's so nice.
I just want to come and live personally, but
You can do that too.
Yes,
You can do that
come
too.
here and live.
You can do that too.
You know.
I even saw houses,
Yeah.
and they're, oh wow. I was like, wow, yeah. I'm ready to sell mine. I'm coming home.
She said,
And furniture that they make locally is to die for. It's beautiful. It's just so much. It's just so much. And you literally do have to come to understand. You just gotta come.
Yeah. Because it's funny, you know, obviously I look around Facebook and stuff, and a lot of us blacks are like, we going on vacation or we going to leave America, and the first thing they want to do is they want to go to Mexico for vacation, and they want to go to the Caribbean, which is all great locations. I'm not knocking those locations, but you get more across the board coming to South Africa. You really do.
You really do.
I mean, yeah,
and I've been all them places.
Yeah, of course. We have too.
Been to Mexico.
Yeah, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I'm supporting the Mexican people. I'm supporting the Mexican government. I'm supporting
it's
everything
not as nice as here. But go ahead.
Well, that too. But but we're so ultimately are supporting someone else that's not going to look out for us,
right,
at all.
And it's so true. And when you get to Mexico, guess what? They don't say welcome home. They don't say welcome here. They just say buenos dias.
Yeah, buenos dias.
Buenas noches. And then they could proceed to talk to you in full-on Spanish.
Yeah.
Looking at you and knowing good and damn well you're not even Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, I know you don't understand what they say. But, you know.
Yeah. I'm with you. But
when you come here, it makes a big difference, too. The fact that English is one of their languages here, right? So when you come here, people understand what you're saying. You understand what they're saying. We're black people, so the mannerisms, you understand mannerisms. They understand your mannerisms. This is nice.
It's like a good shoe. It fits.
Yes. And I've been to the Caribbean. The Caribbean is nice, but it's a different kind of nice. But here, I mean, just Africa is just really nice. Yeah. And it's not what people think of. I've heard a lot of people say it, that it's a lot of that the white people run South Africa and they're the majority. They're not the majority at all.
No, they're like 8%.
They don't hardly run a whole lot of nothing. Like they work for people. They work for black people.
Yeah.
I know. I keep saying it so low because I'm used to America.
Yeah.
You might get in trouble saying stuff like that at home.
Yeah.
But
there's a I've read an article that some of them, like in the last X amount of years, more millionaires have come out of South Africa. That are like, say, per capita. There's plenty of them, and it's happening every day. And they're only 27, 28 years out of apartheid.
Right.
It's only a short period of time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What I've seen and what we have here, especially the fact that, like he said, we're just getting out of apartheid. This is actually absolutely amazing, and it shows you African greatness and what could be done, you know, when people actually stick together and have a common focus. So
yeah. Interesting. Do you have any other closing comments, young lady?
Closing comments. Come home.
Okay.
Mama Africa is calling you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you have any comments, Tasha?
I just want to thank you for allowing us the opportunity, as always. I know you're headed to Cape Town to finish out your experience here in South Africa, but you know we're going to check on you. Your itinerary is still digital and it updates lives. If any changes happen, I'll let you know. But thank you for letting us put together this thing for you guys, and hopefully you'll celebrate your birthdays every year in South Africa.
But you know what, though? I'll tell you the truth. I don't really like cold.
But
so I'm probably coming back in December when it's warm.
You can celebrate your birthday anytime you get ready.
You see that?
All year long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a July, December.
There you go. That's it right
birthday,
there.
Like they do Christmas in July.
Who you telling?
Birthday in December.
There you go. We already got it. We got a new thing now.
You see that?
We got that just happened. That just happened. So when she's back in December, she's gonna be like, I'm still celebrating my birthday.
Yes.
It just happens to be December.
I'm just switching it out.
That's all good. That's all good.
Okay.
I love it. So thank you again, and I'll let you do the closeout, buddy.
Well, I would like to say that, like I said, well, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you brought your daughter as well. And we had the opportunity, because we look at it as an opportunity to help those who, don't know the situation, to make it an easy glide path to come to South Africa. It is the best landing spot as far as Africa is concerned. You know, we actually visit other nations as well. We've been to Mozambique, and that's about it. But we've been to other places.
We've been invited to lots.
We've been invited to a lot because there's a lot of Africans from around the continent here in South Africa. So we meet them all day long. You need to come to Angola. You need to come to the Congo. They get there. Well, when this COVID thing is over, we'll probably be on the thing. But this is a grassroots movement. You know, one person going to tell the next person, going to tell the next person. So I would like for everybody who's seeing this video to at least spread it, just show it to someone else, make them watch it, and say, hey, South Africa is a very interesting place because they said so.
Yeah. I give it a thumbs up, both thumbs up.
And her toes, her big toes too. Are
Big
up.
toes
You guys
too.
can't see them, but they're up.
Yeah. And guess what? You can get your manis and your petties done here too.
Yeah. By Asian people, right?
No, by black people.
I quit.
You talk
She
about-
is cracking
This
me
is like
up.
the ultimate buy black movement right here.
Yeah,
Like,
this
just
is-
go to South Africa, you buying everything black.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. And then of course the tourism is big here in South Africa. So anytime you come in, you come through that gate, you are providing a job for someone that you might not know directly, but indirectly you're providing a job, and you're also any monies that you spend here is going into black hands
Into the economy.
Yeah, into the economy, so they can put shoes on feet, pay them school fees, do whatever it needs to happen. Mm-hmm. So it's a win-win situation. So until next time.
Hold on, one more thing.
Whoa.
Our money goes so long here.
Yeah.
US dollar goes so long, so euro will go so long here too.
Yeah, and the British pound even
further.
Yeah, and we have black people from the UK that contact us that are booked to come.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, wow, 19-1.
Sisters and brothers, y'all better come on up out here. I've been tipping everybody like I'm a queen around here.
and it helps.
But it does help. It does
and
help.
it helps, and they're very grateful.
Always.
They're so grateful.
Always.
But yeah, but our money is long, so come on out.
Appreciate that.
All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Hello, everyone. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and I just want you guys to know that we have wonderful trips specifically designed for us to come to South Africa and enjoy all of this. We're the only company in South Africa and probably in the world that's marketing directly to the African American community and the diaspora. So we would love for you guys to go to our website, The Real South Africa. We would love for you to go to our YouTube channel to get more information. Just go to YouTube, put in The Real South Africa, and you will see some of our videos. But we would love to have you here, and the South Africans would love to have you here as well. So go ahead and book your trips today and visit The Real South Africa. All right, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video. We really appreciate Yaya for sitting with us and just letting everybody know what's going on. She was really interested in telling people, hey, this is what South Africa really is. She has always been interested in Africa. So for her to come here and absolutely enjoy herself is a plus for us. Of course, we make sure when you do visit that everything is in order, so you don't have to really worry about anything. All you got to do is come, open your eyes, learn a little bit, and just say, hey, I'm in Africa. And of course, you bringing your DNA back to the continent is definitely a plus. And of course, you have that euphoric feeling at some point because you start to realize, wow, I'm in Africa. Now, again, we really appreciate her. And of course, you can reach out to us here at the Real South Africa. Just go to our website, www.therealsouthafrica.com. And then of course, you can email us at info@therealsouthafrica.com. We have packages set up for you. All you got to do is just call us or schedule a call, reach out to us, and we'll make sure you're here. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Real South Africa and welcome back to the movement. We are doing a lot today. We actually are just going on a ride. We're going to go watch a movie. One of our favorites, Fast and the Furious series. We're going to watch Fast 9. Just stay with us. We just wanted you guys to ride with us. And of course, we go to get something to eat. And of course, we meet some good people along the way. So again, this is the Real South Africa, and I'm your host, Mark. And of course, Latasha Blanton is with me. So enjoy this episode, and of course, make sure you share and subscribe and do all the good stuff that YouTube likes so other people can watch this video because the algorithm gives it to them. So see you out there. All right, everyone, this is Mark and Latasha. We are heading out, getting away from America for a lot of reasons. It's always good to return to SA, and so again, we had to get on the plane and get out of there. This could be you too. So as we are leaving, of course, you can see yourself doing the same thing, but this was us. And of course, we land at OR Tambo International Airport. It's a very, very, very nice airport here in South Africa. This right here will be the place that you will come to when you do land in South Africa. We do have several other airports, but this is the one that you're going to be returning to. And I say that because this right here, I'm going to just start labeling this the door of the return. And I say that because so many people that come through our services, when I landed at OR Tambo Airport, I felt so much better. So this is the door of the return. So again, when you see that door, you should just start feeling better about everything. All right, everyone, we are leaving, hanging out a little bit. Here it is Saturday in South Africa. We've noticed that everyone is starting to get ready for the warm weather here in spring. At least that's what we've noticed. You can tell because everybody's putting their manure out on their grass. And so that means that you will have green grass when it's time in a month or so. So, all right. So we're actually leaving. We're going to go to the Mall of Africa, and we're going to go see a movie called Fast 9. We've been waiting to see it. Have you been waiting to see it, Tasha?
I have been waiting to see it. I mean, we tried to see if we could find it on other platforms, but and we did. But I was like, let's just go to the movies. You guys should get out of the house. It is Saturday.
Yeah, we do stream a few services from the U.S. One of them is HBO Max. What else do we stream?
Oh, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube. You said Showmax, right? You said HBO Max. But
HBO Max is a little more Prime Video.
Yeah, I said that one.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
What else?
Hulu, Netflix, Showmax, and YouTube.
Yeah, and then of course we get Paramount Plus, which is part of our package that we have with Prime. So it all works out. So we don't miss much. We don't have a local DSTV, even though we do have the DSTV Now app and we do have a login. Just haven't looked at it yet. And then of course we watch a boatload of YouTube as well. I think we get a lot of most of our information from YouTube. Would you say that?
Mostly news and stuff we watch on that, but I mean, for the most part, I think if we're watching anything, it's YouTube, and then one of the other streaming services, we're gonna watch a movie. But we listen to music on there too.
Yeah. We get a lot of Amazon Music as well, and then of course you stream Tidal.
I stream Tidal and Apple.
Yeah.
Because Tidal offers lyrics now, so it's the best karaoke ever.
Yeah. So being here, we don't miss much of anything from the States. We on one of those platforms we get local news. So if we decide we wanted to watch, something from the U.S. from where we used to come from, we can actually watch that. But we don't watch that too much because we're here in South Africa.
But if anything happens, we get notifications on our phone from the U.S. anyway. So, which means we can control when we want to see bad news.
Or we decide we want to watch a series. We also get Apple TV Plus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think it was one more.
So we seven streams.
Yeah, so we're constantly watching, what we want to watch, and we like it because it filters out what we don't want to see. We don't want, as that movie, The Wiz, don't bring me no bad news. Oh my
gosh, you've been taking that song for weeks now.
I just don't want any bad news. I want to see what I want to see and watch the movies that I want to watch. I'm more of a movie guy. I'm not a series type person.
I think the last series we actually watched was Ozark, and that was the beginning of the pandemic last year.
Yeah, Ozark was off the chain. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's called The Ozark. It might not be what you think it is initially,
but I'm a Jason Bateman fan, so
So that's that.
Yeah.
Okay. But so again, we're going now to watch Fast 9. We'll let you know how it turned out. I've heard nothing but good reviews. But I've actually started watching one on HBO Max called Batwoman, and it's like a remake of Batman. Very interesting. I like it. I think they did a good job putting it together. I remember watching some reviews, Tasha, and saying something about all the injuries that happened. It took them a long time to put it together.
Oh, because of all the action scenes.
All the action scenes,
If you saw some of the action scenes, I could see why they got injured. There was some crazy stuff in there.
Yeah. So, and of course, obviously we're driving. Some of you guys don't know, but I do like older cars. Not really the old cars, but like cars that are, the new cars. I like them, but for some odd reason they just don't turn me on until they become a little dated. So, so this is driving an Audi 2007 Audi RS4, silver in color. It's funny. It's a funny story because when I bought this car, I had only seen a few of these in the U.S., very few, and the one that I did see, I forgot what I was driving that day, but it just pulled away. I was in Maryland, and it just pulled away. I was like, wow, what is that? And so here we are here in South Africa, and they have a car. They have a lot of car auctions here, a lot of variety of cars. But I ended up going to a place called We Buy Cars. Some people don't recommend, but I like it. I mean, they have nice cars there. And I go on their website pretty much at least once a week and see what's available. So I go to the website, and they had this Audi RS4 silver, and I was like, oh, okay. First thing in the morning, as soon as they open.
It was like 8:30. I was like, where are you going? He's like, I was like, what?
Yeah. So
3 hours later.
Yeah, a few hours later, I am purchasing the Audi RS4, and it did have some issues, but I was able to resolve most of the issues. Most of it, the biggest one was it was overheating. So they was telling me, hey man, don't buy this car because it overheats. I'm like, yeah, but I know that's a thermostat issue I can repair and keep it moving. But it did have some other issues, and I took care of it, and now I'm happy with the car. It's right in my range of the type of car that I like. So here we are. So again,
just shaking my head.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm a car guy. If you guys don't know, Tasha's into different stuff. I'm sure she. What are you into?
I mean, the only car I really care for is a Fiat, but that's just me. I'm hoping that they get the electric one here in South Africa, because that'll be like the next thing that I really want to focus on. But I don't know. I'm into a lot of different things, but let's just focus on your car stuff right now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But no, I was just, telling you that that's what we're driving in, because I know when I see people driving in cars, I'm like, what are they driving? And, you try to find some cues, some badging or something, but you never do. So I'm just letting you know. But that's that. So we are lovers of the Fast
series.
Fast franchise. I think there've been
franchise.
It's a franchise. They got 9 movies. Yeah. So I think they've had some interesting things happening. So I see they got Helen Mirren in this particular episode or movie. So I'm kind of wondering what her role is going to be. She's every time I see her on screen, I'm like, it's Helen. Yeah. So she just got that screen present.
Little thing about her.
Yeah. So it worked out. Also, too, we obviously we're here in South Africa, and we've had such a great time, and we're still having a great time here in South Africa. Even though right now we're on some levels of lockdown, it's a lot more freedom than what it was. We kind of go into we went into lockdown because the president said, hey, the Delta variant is kind of, I think it's the Delta variant.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's the Delta.
I just know the numbers went back up, but yeah.
But then they went back down. We did our part. Again, I was able to buy my beer at the store, so it worked out. I just don't all I care about.
That was crucial.
Yeah. But it's been sad. We've lost a lot of people to COVID, especially here in South Africa. We've had people who, how can I say it? Everybody, but not everybody we know, but a lot of people that we know, like, so-and-so had COVID and they survived, or they didn't, and so forth. But as we do here in South Africa, we continue to carry on. Also, too, we are, this is not the official announcement, but we are doing a documentary, a new documentary. We've been working on it for a little while, so it's going to be a while. It's not going to be something that comes out immediately, but it's going to come out. Hopefully we can, push it to, some of our streaming services that we subscribe to. Hopefully one of those, to include Showmax, by the way, because I don't know if we mentioned Showmax.
We did.
Yeah, we're going to put it together. It's going to be professional, done, documentary on what we know South Africa to be, and why you need to come out and be tourists here in South Africa. There's tons of reasons, but it'll all be covered. It's going to be really nice because we do have a round table discussion.
Yeah, that was very nice, actually.
Yeah, round table discussion with some of our travelers who are Americans, and then we brought in just a few South Africans to have a contrast, and we can talk about different topics and so forth. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see. And of course, we hoping that you guys not subscribe, but actually watch it and tell people about it, and let's get this grassroots movement to Africa, especially South Africa, going. So those of us who are sitting out there and on other continents, getting all the misinformation regularly, and not getting negative information about those other places that we do go, because they want the tourist dollars, which is fine. I mean, I think everybody should compete, but let's put it on an even playing field. And what I mean by that is, and I'm sure Tasha knows it too.
Yeah.
Even playing field is if everybody had the opportunities to look at what's available, what would you pick? And I made my choice, obviously, and I think a lot of people that come, well, they do.
No, so you said you made your choice. It's like, yeah, we made our choice.
Yeah, we made our choice, and I think other people would do the same if the playing field was fair. But obviously, they want to keep you in the dark about what's going on. So hey, it is what it is. So, but that's basically what we've been up to, what we've been doing. I'm hoping that you guys have been enjoying the first impressions of people who come to South Africa. They are very, candid. They want people to know for a lot of reasons. I'm sure you can speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the people that want to do the videos because they really want people to know how they feel about being here for the first time. We do ask people, if they want to do a video. Some people say no.
Yeah, and that's fine.
So there's a lot of people that you guys don't actually see, but the ones that you guys hear and see, trust me, they are passionate about their first time here. And, we've heard them express their feelings before they get on video. So by the time you guys hear it, as amped up as they are, imagine when they're first telling you and they can't catch their breath breathing about how excited they are. They try and ramp it down by the time they get to you, but they are super excited about being here. And I think that those things matter because you need to understand that, everyone's not gonna have the same first impression, but if you've been wanting to get to a place and you've been fed a bunch of misinformation and you get here and it feels like it feels, you want other people to know immediately. I think one of our travelers recently said that every chance she got, she was WhatsApping people, sending them messages look at my food, don't you wish you was here? She was rubbing it in their face because a lot of people said they were gonna come with her and then they basically said they weren't coming. And she was like, well, I'm going to go anyway.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have to make that decision to just come by themselves, which gives you a totally different experience anyhow. So the first impressions are always nice because they tell you their entire journey from the decision to how they chose South Africa to, how they chose us to use as a service, how we decided to take them on as a client. Because we do kind of, pick and choose who would be, right for our services. And then how excited they are that they chose us and what they were able to get and then their comparison to other African countries and just the whole gamut is just always really, really exciting to see because it makes you feel like maybe you are doing something good for the world.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. But yeah, so we hope that you guys are enjoying those. I think we've done about 7 or 8 of them. Actually, I think there's one coming out today. Of course, you should watch them all. But people are very, I think what happens is, well, I know what happens. They want to tell someone. They do. They just want to tell someone what they're seeing. And I'm not going to lie. I know they ultimately end up getting home and people are kind of poo-pooing on their experience, because they're trying to say, what is it? Is it like going to the Caribbean? Is it like they're trying to find something? And trust me, people come here and they're smart. They take it in, right, Tasha?
They do.
They take it in, and then when they get home, they start to unpack it.
It's a lot.
Or better yet, on the plane, going back, they start to unpack it. And of course, we get messages when they get back. Thank you. Yeah. They tell us why we're here, and then as they're going through their process, they're unpacking it, and they're just, they're thanking us. They're sending us messages well after they have gone. Yeah. Thanking us for, putting this together. This is important. People need to have that option to come to South Africa and to do it properly. If you've been watching our videos for a while, when we say do it properly, we're not saying come, because we've had people, I'll put it to you like this, that they say, hey, I want to get an Airbnb because they think it's going to be cheaper because they're trying to find the cheapest route to do it, and which makes sense. However, if you are choosing the cheapest route, you're missing out
on the actual experience.
Yeah, on the things that you need to actually do. So we put you in a position to where, no, we're not taking you to the most expensive places, and no, we're not charging you the max amount of money that can be charged or what a fair market value should be. We charge you at a spot to where you get an opportunity to see South Africa properly. Let me give you the best example that I can come up with. So you say, okay, we allow for transportation to be in our events. So there are those that'll be like, oh well, do they have not Airbnb? What you call it? Uber. They have Uber. Okay. So then you decide to come here and say, well, I'm not messing with the real South Africa because they're trying to get me, as you use it. So
we know how people think.
Yeah. So when our cars pull up, they're clean, they're nice. You have a driver, a guide that's going to take you everywhere properly. You're not in a cramped vehicle, no issues. They're not trying to rush you. I mean, they belong to you when you have them. They're not trying to get you out so they can get to the next fair. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Number two, they're guides. So they're going to tell you and show you stuff about where you're going and what you're doing. They're going to be on time. They're going to drop you off exactly where you're supposed to be. No issues. You know, at a very fair and reasonable rate. That's what we do. Okay. So number two, forget number two. Now you decide to say, okay, I wanted to take a Uber. And I'm not saying Ubers are bad. Honestly, personally, I've never used Uber. I always seem to have a car. So what I will tell you is this. There's a lot of inconsistencies. I'm not going to talk bad about Uber, but there's a lot of inconsistencies with using Uber, meaning that sometimes they drop you off you at the wrong place. They're late. They don't know where you want to go. You don't know where you want to go. You got 3 people and you're stuffed in one car. Another thing is they don't tell you anything. They don't give you an experience, where you're going, what you're doing. You just don't get any of that. So that's why we go through the whole process of saying, you know what, we're going to sort out the transportation for you, because people have found out once they have said, okay, yeah, I'm going with you guys, that their transportation was a part of the tour,
Part of the experience.
Part of the experience.
Because what you don't want to do is come here and have to figure it out. I mean, it's scary enough, being in a foreign country, but the one thing you want to be sure of, and I always say it's 3 things. You want to be sure that you are laying your head someplace nice and comfortable. Yeah. You want to make sure that the food you're going to get for breakfast every day is hot, and you want to make sure that your transportation is squared away, that you're in a car that is reliable and not someone's everyday use car. Like, you want to know that they're following nowadays COVID protocols, making sure that they're cleaning the vehicles properly. And that they're not using that vehicle for multiple purposes and multiple people different times per day. And the drivers and vendors that we use actually follow COVID protocols. They all have certificates saying that they are doing the proper things, and they're dedicated to you, which makes a huge difference when you know that your driver's gonna be out there waiting for you. And the beauty of it is that if you have the car for the day and you decide you want to end the day early, you can call them and be like, I'm ready. And they'll tell you where they are, or they'll say, give me a few minutes, or they might just be where you left them, sitting in the parking lot, waiting for you at the mall or what have you. So those are just things that we know make life easier when you are in a foreign country. And the fact that you do get a guide that can talk to you if you want to talk, answer your questions if you want, or maybe they're not so talkative. They're going to meet you where you are. So if you have a ton of questions, they're gonna answer all those questions for you.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we do in a nutshell, and that's and at the end, people are they're happy. So, but right now we are at the Mall of Africa, and we will continue discussion at another time. Maybe we will talk about the movie. So I will chat with you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. right, everybody. The day has been going pretty well. What do you think?
It's been phenomenal. It's still early, so we got a lot more to do, but this has been fun so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a chance to, I think we told you guys we were going to see, what were we going to see?
Fast and Furious 9.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 9. It was actually pretty good.
I was better than good. I enjoyed every minute of it, but I'm a little bit of a Fast and Furious junkie, so I loved it a lot.
Was it better than the last one?
You know what's terrible about that? I always say the one that I watch is my favorite one because I really don't remember them after that.
Yeah.
But you said number 5 was your favorite.
Yeah, I think 5 was my best, the best one, at least I think. The other ones were good too. All of them were good, actually. Maybe when they was in Tokyo Drift was the best. But this one, no, it was
But
okay.
they tied that one into this one, which is why I really liked it. They pulled them all together, so.
Yeah. Of course, Han's back and so forth. Yeah, but it was fun. It was good. It was good to see here. Obviously, movies are a little bit cheaper here in South Africa.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah, we got a bunch of popcorn, 2 popcorns, drinks, candy. The movie itself, it was 410 rands. That's roughly about 26 bucks to go see the movie, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
So we got a lot more to do. So we're gonna just get out of here. But the weather's finally starting to come around.
Beautiful today. It's like 70+ degrees today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy the sunshine. But the movie was awesome. If you guys have already seen it, you guys should have told us it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm happy I got to see it. I'm definitely gonna watch it again.
Yep. Okay. See y'all.
Until next time.
The price has come down a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. I think the note is the note that you're getting, right? It was 31, now it's 21.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
Yeah. I see what
Go to South Africa.
No, wife. You need to tell them how you embarrassed him.
Tell them what happened.
I want her to tell how she just embarrassed you.
This woman right here?
Yes.
Just embarrassed me. Exposed
What's your
me.
name? You never told me your name. Lebo. Okay, yeah.
So and she's Louisa.
Louisa, nice to
And
meet
this is
you.
Camilla.
Where you from? Eastern Cape?
No, actually from Northwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to Northwest tomorrow, I think. No, we're going to Limpopo tomorrow.
Are you went there?
Yeah, we're going to Bella Bella.
Oh, yeah. I know the AM, the AM lodge that he went to.
Oh.
I'm telling you, he's 24/7.
But you know what this thing's doing? It's opening our eyes as well. Because some of us don't really travel the country that much.
Yeah.
So you guys have kind of opened our eyes.
We try.
Well, you get it. It's a good thing doing.
Thank you.
I think especially bringing Africa's children back home.
Yeah.
That's a big one. And everybody likes the show for that, especially.
Thank you.
Because this misconception, this media, we don't control. Lies to us all the time. We end up having wrong impressions about ourselves. Can you see how big the impact you guys are having on everybody?
You know what? We don't know because we're here. We've been on lockdown.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah.
So, but we do get people from the U.S. and when they come, they're like, "Hey, you guys are having an impact over there." We're like, "Well, we're here, so we don't know." We get that person that comes.
Feedback. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I'm saying you're thinking you're making an impact there only
Yeah.
find it's actually here as well.
Yeah.
Because we also don't travel as much as we're supposed to be traveling.
Yeah.
No, look, I mean, I'm very passionate about this, what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Us rebuilding our continent together.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility, all of us.
It is, yeah.
So when I saw you guys doing this, wow. So that's why it resonated with me, and that's why I'm so attached to your show because it's something that has been on my mind all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she knows that. But you also watch it, so don't act like you don't watch it. You've been busy, that's why.
So you throw him under the bus saying he's your only one that watches, but you don't.
When it is off work, he's working from home, right?
Yeah.
When it is off work, he just goes and sits and get a little bit of some news from there. He's on your show.
Well, we got more shows coming. Obviously, you'll be in the next one. You'll be in one of them.
You're recording?
I am.
Yes, you're gonna.
That's Dr. Latasha, by the way.
But yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, you'll definitely be in the next one. And the little baby girl, we can show her face. We don't want to. No, she's fine.
No,
fine.
she's good.
Yeah, we try to keep her. We try to protect the babies. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think you guys were in midstream because that's where we live. We live in midstream.
Oh, did you?
We did a video.
Yeah, and then she watched it and she was like, "These guys are here." I said,
Yeah, we live right down the street. We live in Blue Valley.
Yeah, in Blue Valley. I played golf a lot there.
Yeah.
That's almost like home course for me.
Oh, okay.
But we play a lot there.
But you probably play better than I do.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. But
we're gonna cut the video here because we're gonna get your details so we can get into midstream again.
That's
okay.
fine.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
We have decided to grab something to eat before we go home because for a lot of reasons. We probably won't cook anything. Once we get home, we'll be eating snacks. But of course, there's always great restaurants here in South Africa that we can always take get some food. And of course, it's, well worth it. I can say that. Oops, I need this.
Yeah, don't let that blow away.
Yeah. But no, for real, the movie was really good. Really appreciate it.
No, it was great.
I mean, it was really good. I think we're gonna go back and watch some more of the Fast series.
I do. I think I want to start at like 5 and work our way to 8. I mean, it'll take a couple days.
Yeah.
1 full day, maybe.
Yeah. We can just watch 2 movies at the same time on separate screens. I don't know.
We did think about that though.
I know.
We
It's
did think
bad.
about that.
It's bad. It's
We
bad.
should try that.
We should.
We got enough screens to do that.
Okay.
Got enough screens to do
Yeah, I gotta make sure I get a margarita.
a margarita. Is it time already?
No, I must. Yeah.
What's the I didn't see the cocktail menu.
Okay, here you go. Well, you guys, if obviously we're here in South Africa. I know a lot of you guys are interested in coming to visit. Sorry the view isn't as perfect, but if you have any questions or any comments, especially questions about, visiting South Africa, how do you do it? What do you have to do? Just leave a message, or you can email us at info@therealsouthafrica.com. I will probably answer, or Tasha will answer it. And we have a staff of people, so it's not just us. Hold on one second. Sure.
Sparkling water?
For him.
Yep, for me.
Thank you so much.
And I would like to order another drink.
What?
I need a margarita,
Margarita.
please.
Shaken or frozen?
Oh, shaken, please,
Shaken.
with salt.
Okay. And for you, my dear?
Can I just have a let me get mojito today.
Okay. Is what shaken or frozen?
Shaken.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, man. But if you're interested in coming to South Africa, a lot of people are. The movement has begun. Would you say?
Yeah. I think it's more. I think it's more than we actually realize. But because people are talking about people talking, which we actually don't really get to hear too much, because. Yeah. So I think that's it's definitely started for sure. So don't miss out.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of people that are interested in. They're booking trips all the time. They give us a call, and I know they're waiting. A lot of people are waiting for someone else to. Hey, I want to come, but I'm waiting for my 12 friends to show up too. I can tell you right now that generally doesn't work for whatever reason. I think people, some people find value in coming to South Africa, and some people don't. And a lot of it, the only difference is that some people have more information than others. So we try to provide as much information to you so you can, I guess, make an informed decision. Does that make sense, Tasha?
No, it does. I mean, when you think about, not really trying to convince people to come. I mean, when you do, as some people say, they've done their research, but the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are constantly looking for the negative, and that's not why we're here. So just come and find out what it can actually be for yourself. It's a whole lot easier than, trying to get us to debunk the myths that you see on television, because I can't beat the internet. I can't beat the internet.
I mean, we'll try to go against the internet, but we're just not trying to do that. We just know what we see. We're just regular people for the most part, who've come here, who've been to a lot of places in the United States, and this is the most comfortable I've felt my my entire life, and I don't want to go down that road.
Yeah.
But because we can have that conversation, once you're sitting here in South Africa, because now you're talking apples versus oranges.
Well, then they actually understand what we've been saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they actually have a reference point versus just trying to compare it to things that don't really deserve to be compared. Because I don't think you can really compare it to anything. I mean, if you just come with an open, well, I would say a clean slate and an open mind, you really can basically, you can paint it however you want, but we choose to paint it in a positive light. So, that's our reality.
I tell you what our reality is. Somebody asked me one time, just recently actually, there was like a little short video on our channel that I don't know what I was doing, but I was driving around.
Doing something.
And then they're asking me to take a video of the riots. And I was like, really? I mean, first of all, who would want to ride somewhere where the riots are? It doesn't make any sense. So I know they were being coy, but again, if you're watching the internet, and granted, you're watching this video because of the internet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're watching it because of the internet. But I will say to you that if you are getting all your information from social media, from media sources, we don't control hardly any of those media sources, so they're not going to tell you what's really going on the ground. If there was something going on, I'd be like, look, there's something going on, blah blah blah. Like for example, the coronavirus is going on there in the United States, and it's going on here too. So when people, it's on fire there in the United States, and it's a small smoldering hill here. Don't call me and be like, hey, is it just as bad as the United States? I'm like, no, it's not, based off what I see.
Right.
Yeah, so, you gotta be realistic. But, in the end, it really comes down to just getting here, seeing it for yourself.
100%. So.
Yeah, so, interesting times. So, I still haven't decided what I want to eat. There's so much here. I got calamari and chorizo options. I got grilled pepper filet. I mean, I'm looking at T-bone Florentine, and this T-bone Florentine, let me read it to you. It says barbecue, hand-cut chips, garlic, rosemary, butter, char-grilled, tender stem broccoli, and blistered cherry tomatoes. I don't know where they grow blistered cherry tomatoes, but they grow them somewhere. But I'm looking at this, and it's a 500 gram. I mean, so that's significant. That's very significant. And of course, it comes with sides. I think I read it. And this T-bone Florentine is 215 South African rands. That's roughly about $12. It might not even be $12, but it's about $12 US. I mean, you couldn't do that if you went with your $12 US and you popped up in Chili's. Or whatever fat grill restaurant. I mean, you couldn't do that. And you're talking about a T-bone. So, I mean, I'm looking at salmon teriyaki, which is a teriyaki grilled salmon, black rice, and warm greens. 245 rand. So we're talking, we're probably up to $13 at this point. So that's why sometimes it's for us, it's just easier just to eat out and get a good burger. Or I'm looking at,
Did you see this oxtail and beef short rib hot pot? That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Oxtail, short rib, red wine, vegetables, ragu, creamy mashed potatoes, and tomato gramalata. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to read the menu to you, but sometimes you got to read the menu.
Yeah, seriously.
Find out exactly what you're getting. Wow. And one thing I will say too, don't come when you do come here. Don't order a little hot water off to the side, so when your utensils come out or your silverware, you can wash them off to the side. That's not necessary. They do a good job, trust me. Like for example, this chicken crunch burger. See that bothers me because I'm like, it says buttermilk fried chicken thighs. Mm-hmm. So you know the chicken thighs are great.
Yeah, I love the chicken thighs.
Sweet chili, tomato, sesame, kimchi, and Japanese mayo. coriander, tomato, rocket, which is I think lettuce,
Yeah.
and grilled red onion.
That sounds good too.
I know, right? And I know. I think I might order that. It's 92. It's 92 rands, which is roughly about $5.50, and I'm sure it comes with chips and So I think I'm gonna go with that.
Wow.
Yeah, but this menu is pretty substantial. It has all this stuff on it. It's ridiculous.
And all kinds of pizzas on the back.
Oh yeah, and then the pizzas and whatever. So yeah, I mean you can't get bored with eating here. It's absolutely incredible, and the people here do eat. They eat them, especially their meats. They will attack, and I say they. I'm gonna say me too. I'm with them. All right, but we just wanted to share what's been going on just this one day. I know we did a video before where we kind of went around, but this was kind of very unintentional because we just decided, you know what? I was actually going to use HBO Max to watch it, but we decided, like, you know what? Let's get up
and leave the house.
Yeah, it's a nice Sunday. It's a Saturday actually.
It is still Saturday.
It's Saturday, and we just needed a little break. Tomorrow we are heading to a place called Bella Bella, I think, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was today. I was like, oh, it's today, but it's not.
No, it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot to do there, but they have these hot springs, which I'm highly interested in. You got the indoor pool, and you got the heated indoor pools, and then they got the heated indoor pool, which is another pool, and then you have a scenario where you can swim out, and then you can go out into a big pool, which is heated as well. So we're definitely going to do that, and then of course you can order food while you're there, because that's what they do in South Africa. Yeah, that's what they do here in South Africa. Yeah, it's always about
drink
eating.
And be merry all year long, not just at Christmas time.
Yeah. Like I said, I love Christmas here because it's always warm. It's hot, actually. Yeah. It's summer during that time of the year. So, but if you're interested in booking your trip, go ahead and do it in advance. Don't be like waiting a week or two prior to say, hey, I want to come, because South Africa is a hot spot for travel, for tourism. I know most Americans, especially Black Americans, don't come, but that's just you guys. The rest of the world
running up in here crazy.
They're here.
No, they're everywhere. Actually.
They're here. I mean, with the strength of the U.S. dollar is strong, but the British pound is king right now. I think it's ridiculous. Like we're at 14.5 somewhere there for one U.S. dollar equal 14.5 rand, and then you got the euro, which is even stronger, and then of course the top dog is the British pound, and it's roughly about 19.
Jeez.
So those prices that I just quote to you, if you have those currencies, then you can even get it less. And so that means you can order two of everything.
One for now and one takeaway.
Yeah. So, so people, I say that to say people come down here fairly regularly. So that's why it's good to go ahead and book your trip as soon as possible. Of course, take advantage of the payment plans that we have. I know some people are like, well, I can't pay all of that at one time, and nobody expects you to. If you can, great. But if you can do, obviously we ask everybody to put a deposit down of roughly about $500, and then the balance needs to be paid, prior to you coming to South Africa. That's it. And then when you get here, you're sorted. You're sorted. That's basically all I can tell you. And then you'll be sitting here with us, having a nice meal from time to time, and you'll meet us, and we get a chance, to meet you as well. So that's about it. So, do you know what you're going to order, Tasha?
I do.
What is it going to be?
I'm ordering two things.
What are you ordering?
I'm starting with the vegan Mexican bowl, and then I'm going to have the pollo limon.
Okay, you're going with chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with vegan stuff, and then I'm going to go over to chicken.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to order that chicken crunch burger. That thing is going to be amazing. I will take a couple pictures maybe and I'll post it in this video so you can see how it all turned out. But I will say, parting, that South Africa is for all melanated people. It's for us. It's a playground. It's sunny. It's South Africa. The food's good. People are nice. I mean, you've heard me say it before. And if this is your first time seeing one of our videos, go ahead and watch some of the older videos. You'll be amazed. We put a little bit of effort into our content so people can see, cliche-wise, this is the real South Africa.
I love it. I love it.
All right, guys. We'll chat with you later. Hello, everyone. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and I just want you guys to know that we have wonderful trips specifically designed for us to come to South Africa and enjoy all of this. We're the only company in South Africa and probably in the world that's marketing directly to the African American community and the diaspora. So we would love for you guys to go to our website, The Real South Africa. We would love for you to go to our YouTube channel to get more information. Just go to YouTube, put in The Real South Africa, and you will see some of our videos. But we would love to have you here, and the South Africans would love to have you here as well. So go ahead and book your trips today and visit The Real South Africa. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys had a good time with us. We just, took a little day to, enjoy ourselves and go see some of the sites ourselves. We spent a lot of time helping you guys get here. We make sure that your arrangements are in order, but every once in a while we like to get out. So we do recommend the Fast series. Of course, we're going to go back and watch the rest of them again because we just watched the Fast 9. But again, this is a movement. We want you guys to understand that, and that, it's a good thing for us to, come visit South Africa. It's the softest landing spot, and there's so many things for you to do that we have set up for you. So contact us and request one of our itineraries. And once you do that, you can obviously use the payment plans to go ahead and pay for it or pay for it up front. But once you commit to that, we will start working for you to make sure everything is set when you do land here at OR Tambo Airport and come through the door of the return. So we hope to see you here in sunny South Africa. And of course, make sure you share with everyone. Again, let everybody know this is a grassroots movement. So if you got any questions, of course, you can contact us at info@thereal.
To give a shout out to The Real South Africa, therealsoutafrica.com. and The Real South Africa on YouTube, Facebook, and any other platforms out there. Mark and Dr. Latasha Blanton, as always, they do a great tour and service, for the people. They do it top notch, 5-star. And, they set the bar pretty high. And the bad part about setting the bar pretty high is that if you don't kind of match what they're doing, yeah, I can't be moving with you too much. Sorry, when somebody put the bar that high. So, I definitely want to give them, props, for the tour.
All right, guys, this is Mark Edward Blanton from the Real South Africa. And guess what? Our visa services is back. We're going to be helping you guys with visas because we all know that it can be problematic to get a visa here in the Republic of South Africa. So what we have done, we partnered with a big company that will assist us, and we've checked them out. We recommend that their services are very, very proper. Of course, we go with proper here in the Republic of South Africa, and they can assist you. So if you have questions about, do I qualify for a visa? Then that's when we have our consult. You get a consult with these guys. They will literally go through everything with you. And my expectations is for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask so you will know exactly which way to proceed. So they work in every arena of immigrations. So it would definitely help us who are looking to migrate to the Republic of South Africa. And all I can say is first, come on a trip, of course. And once you come on a trip, then you will be motivated to do all the work that needs to happen for you guys to come to South Africa properly. So all I can say is this is a great team. This is a great situation. All I can say is, again, reach out to us at outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. We will respond to you, and then you'll get an email, and then the process has began. Okay, so we will see you guys here properly in sunny South Africa. All right, guys, we just came back from Zimbabwe. It is an amazing place. Never been there before, but guess what? Now I've been there. Victoria Falls. And where we stayed was absolutely amazing. Mbano. Guess who owns it? This one right here, she is the owner of the place, and we're going to be working with her directly. So when you guys are coming to South Africa and you guys are picking that extra package to come to Zimbabwe to Victoria Falls, you're going to be staying at her house. Yes, because it's absolutely amazing. You guys saw the pictures, so all I can say is come to sunny South Africa, and we're going to send you to Zimbabwe.
And you'll be very welcome, and we look forward to seeing you in Victoria Falls.
come and enjoy the sights and sounds of South Africa but not sure how to do it? We have payment plans available through Affirm, your buy now, pay later option, with monthly payment plans that fit your budget.
Guys, we have a video on Amazon Prime, and then of course it's going to be on our website, so please check it out. It is amazing. It is our first documentary, and it covers so many topics that we all need to be talking about today. So check it out on our website and Amazon Prime. All right, everyone, the Real South Africa, we got packages to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and other places. We would love for you guys to come and enjoy what South Africa has to offer. And of course, as your travel and tourism experts here in South Africa, we can make it all come true. Now, we all know you guys have dreams and aspirations of coming to Africa. A lot of us do, and of course we did too, and that's why we're based here in Johannesburg, the city of gold. A very awesome place, and you're going to enjoy it once you get here as well. What do you get when you get here? Well, first of all, when you land here in South Africa, we take care of everything. We make sure your accommodations are good. We make sure your airport pickups are perfect. There'll be somebody standing there with a sign. We also make sure that the places that you're going to visit are carefully curated for you, of course. And then you got to eat. So what do? We put you in a perfect scenario, regardless of what city you're in, so you can actually have a great meal with friends and family, or even if you come by yourself, no problem, we're going to take care of that too. But isn't this amazing? So this is what we can do for you. So basically all you have to do is just reach out to us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And of course, once you get here, we got you. Now, of course, South Africa offers spa treatments. They're absolutely amazing. And a lot of people just love it simply because they never thought they can get a spa treatment in Africa. And then of course, we always provide you guys with opportunities to see special animals out in their own environment and so forth. The only thing that you have to do at that point, after you've been afraid from the animals, is to get on a plane, come here to South Africa, and enjoy yourself. So we will see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa. Oh, and by the way, you'll get an opportunity to shop as well. So book your trip today.
Time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things the Real South Africa. Thanks again.